Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you my settings in OS. I hope you're doing great today, and yeah, I'm going to show you all of my settings I have in OS, how they work and why I'm choosing those. Okay, let's get back to the game. I have to actually use more of this, like camera changing. Okay, so what do I choose? I get to my options. So, I actually have to make my camera to the other side. As you can see, those are my settings. First of all, English. That's my preferred language. You can choose anything you like, but I'm actually using everything in English, so English is my preferred language. Yeah, everything is off here. I'm using the stable version from OS. You could also use OS Laser, but I'm not really enjoying OS Laser. I'm more of a, OS stable OS. The original version from OS is just my most preferred version ever. Unlimited, frame limited is unlimited for me. I'm always using unlimited because the frame rates are getting better when you're doing this. It depends on your graphics card, of course, and how much FPS you get in your game. I have a 300 Hz monitor, so I'm always getting like 600 FPS in the main screen. I can show you that. Let me put the camera a bit up. Yes, you can see my frame rate goes down always because I can't really reach it in the menu, and when I'm recording I can't reach it. But when I'm playing, I mostly get over 600, over 1000 FPS when I play this game. You know, when you have a lot of FPS, like 300, it will get up to 600 FPS in the menu. And you have like 2 milliseconds. If you have even more FPS, it will go a lot more down. It really depends on your screen and what you have. So, I always, of course, show my FPS counter because I need my FPS, I want to see them. I always disable this. Never enable compatibility mode. It might help you, but as this setting also says, if you're having trouble running OS, but I don't have trouble running OS. It's mostly like when I try to record. Gaming is like non-existent. Maybe some other games like Minecraft might work, but this doesn't really work. Reduced dropped frames. This actually helps me a lot. Like, I'm using this game on a USB stick. You don't ask me why. It's really good when you use it on a fast USB stick, because you have always portable OS for every PC you like. You can actually like really connect your game to some different PC and play Osomania, OS Catch, OS Taiko every time, every day on some different PCs when they are working as well, good as well, and it works perfectly. I've played a lot of OS on my laptop. It wasn't the best laptop ever, but it worked. I've played Osomania the most because I didn't have a PC at the moment. So yeah, I'm using this for 4 years now. In 2021, I started using a USB stick for OS. Detect performance issues. I will just let this on. It helps. It really helps because automatically detects if you have some problems. Yeah, my resolution is 1080p. Even with my new monitor that have 300 Hz, it's also 1080p. I don't need more because the monitor is so good. The colors are perfect. My old monitor, I'm using this for OBS right now, doesn't really have so good colors, but this monitor has so nice colors. I can actually show you this. Wait, let me do that. Oh my god, I can't get the camera really working. I can show you the colors here. Looks nice. When I go back here, it's like really gray, and this looks better, to be honest. Full screen mode, of course, use that always because the latency goes down. Minimize, also do that. Render at native resolution as well. This helps a lot. Okay, now comes the settings I mostly do every time when I play this game. Shaking sliders always on, because when I disabled that, my latency was like going up and I didn't really hit those sliders. Background video always off. Disable this crap. Disable storyboards. Just enable it if you need it. Really, if you really need it. Some songs have like really nice storyboards. You can use them. But when you play normal O's, disable it immediately. Because this motherfucker will break down your freaking FPS. You want the less MS you have, milliseconds you have, the better you can play. This is a fact. I'm not the best player. I'm trying to play 4-star songs at the moment, and I'm still bad. Really, I'm still bad. I'm bad. Combo bursts aus. Okay. Combo bursts off. Hit lighting on. Shaders off. Softening filter off. Screenshot format. I'm using PNG, but I'm actually not doing any screenshots. I'm just using PNG because PNG is lossless and JPEG is web friendly. PNG, if you make screenshots in this game, will improve the quality of the picture. So when you do photos, use PNG. Okay, the main menu. Yeah, I've actually used snow a lot of times, to be honest, but it doesn't make any sense. It's just, you know, it's cool. It's a cool effect, but I don't use it anymore. It was a feature I've actually used before, but this lacks my USB stick, so I've disabled it. Parallax. Oh yeah, I understand that. It's like when you move it, it moves with your cursor. This depends on if you want that. I disabled that because I want the full image when I play O's. Menu tips, you can enable that if you want. Interface voices, of course, when you want to always get greeted. I actually don't hear it anymore. I can explain it to you why. Also music theme, why not? It's really nice. Seasonal backgrounds, I'm choosing always because it's cool. Look at this nice drawing. It depends if you want to see this, but it's really nice. Song select, show thumbnails. Just enable that, never disable it. Background dim, I'm having it on standard because I want to see the image sometimes and not just a black background. You can also make it to 100% if you want, but I'm actually not using it anymore. I want to see the background. Never use this. This doesn't make any sense. You can enable it and disable it if you want the show leaderboard during gameplay. You can also just press tab. It will also disable it and enable it when you're in game. Progress display. That's also a thing. You know, when you play the game, you can see in the right corner that there is some kind of, you know, how long the song is. I'm using bottom long, so it can show on the bottom. It will actually show here when you're playing this game. You will always know. You don't have to always look up like that to see how long the song is, like how long you have to play the song. Sometimes I just look at my screen like that, and sometimes I just see it from, you know, my winkle of my eye. I can actually still see it on my background. Okay, I always show my key overlay because why not? It's a good thing. Show approach circle on first hidden object. I actually started disabling this maybe 3 weeks ago, and it improves my aiming a bit because it's always the first when you play hidden. I personally don't want to see the not hidden one. It depends. Mostly we can let it enabled because it's standardly enabled, but I just disabled because I want to play hidden, you know, 100% hidden, not any different thing. I will also let you know when you want to play Osomania, please do this. Remember Osomania scroll speed per beat map. It's good. It will help you a lot. You might also disable it. I think I will maybe even disable it because I want to actually, when I do the scroll speed, I want to actually have it on every song. So don't use it for just one song. Okay, yeah, I don't use this. This is also a new setting you can use and also laser, but I will just let it be like it is. Output device, yeah, it's a default. I'm actually using a lot of default devices, you know. I'm using a SteelSeries program to have even more. Yeah. Okay, now comes the most interesting part. the volume. I choose a lot of... You might really hate me for that, but I'm a player who plays without any effects. Yeah, it's weird, really. I actually play every... Wait, we have to make a big screen now. I'm actually playing every OS, like every rhythm game, without any effects. When I play on my phone, I'm mostly playing games without any effects. I don't want to hear this click sound. I really hate that click sound. You know Hatsune Miku on the PlayStation? I also disable it because I really just hate it. It's like, I can't concentrate on the song. That's why I'm disabling it. It really depends on what you want to do. But I personally completely disabled it. I just hate it. Really, I just really hate it. It's not my favorite thing. So I disabled hit effects. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm mostly changing the setting, like with my mouse thing. So this depends how loud you want it to be. I'm always changing it. It's not really a big deal. Yeah, music always to 100% because I want to hear the music, not the freaking effects. The effects are on 0 for me. Effects are mostly like on some different percent. See this sound? It doesn't exist for me. Really, I don't hear anything. There's no sound. That's why it might be weird for you, but I really like it without sound. Ignore beatmap sound. Don't use this every time if you have a skin. This is on 0 milliseconds, and I also have my own skin. I've actually just combined some of my skins and put them together. I will show you what I did with the skin. It's a really weird one. Ignore all beatmap skins, because I have a skin. I don't need this. Use Taiko skin for Taiko mode. Yeah, I use that as well. Always use skin cursor. Of course. Why should you not use this? Cursor size. This also depends on what you want to do. I'm actually using this for like... I'm making my mouse always smaller because, you know, when I'm using max, look how big this thing is. I really like this. I'm mostly making it smaller because it's, for me personally, easier to aim. I'm actually playing also with the mouse. I've already played with the tablet, but I'm not really a fan anymore of tablet. I want to try to improve myself with a mouse. So, no, never use automatic cursor size because some levels are smaller, some levels are bigger, and I would always suggest you to use smaller. So you can also play smaller and bigger ones. The sensitivity is 0.1 for me, and I can actually show you why. Do you see this? It's on max. I'm always changing this from this. I'm always using this to maximum when I play this game. When I play this look at this. When I choose max, it's normal. But when I'm using it on first, look how slow this is. Then I'm always using it on max when I'm in OS. Of course, raw input to get better milliseconds and better raw input. Look at this. 1000 per second, hertz per second. It's like really good. Absolute raw input, of course. Disable mouse buttons in play mode because I'm not using my mouse buttons. And cursor ripples. This also depends if you want that. If I click, do you see this thing? It's always when I click, I get this thing. I just like it. Yeah, and the rest is also on standard. And just log private messages. That's just what I use. Now we're coming to my Osomania layout. I'm always playing on 4 keys. Just DFJK. Just use that and you won't regret anything. When you play 4 keys. I don't play 5 keys, 6 keys. I'm always playing 4 keys. I'm really into that because it's just easier for me. The keyboard settings. Oh yeah. This also depends on what you like. I'm actually using the, for left and right click, I'm using E and R to, you know, because I put my fingers always on, you know, WASD and it's really easier to just put my fingers on ER and not like on Z and Y. So I would suggest you to change it to something you really like E or R. For me, it personally makes sense. I don't use smoke, so it really just depends if you want to use it. Yeah, the drum, I also just use GFJK, but you know, drum center left is just F, drum center right is J, drum rim is left D, and drum rim K. Really depends on what you want. Also catch, also ER, and I'm using the up button. You can change it to everything you like. It just have to depend if you want to even play catch. I played it some time, like a bit, like maybe like one week ago I played it a bit. It's okay. It makes fun. I just watched a tutorial or something. And it makes it's a cool game. I'm just not really good in this game. Yeah, F4, F3. This is also the same. Yeah, and I've actually never changed anything here. So, I hope those settings helps you guys, and I will actually show you some gameplay. Let's just put my thing down here. Doesn't even make sense putting it down here. Yeah, it makes sense because I can just put it like right here, so you can actually see my whole screen. We just wanted like a copyright-free song, so let's just try NCS. I don't think I really have any NCS songs. It's just only my own songs I've tried to make, but I'm actually never done it. I should do this song someday, maybe even Daydream. It's just a cool song. Oh yeah, this is my skin, as you can see. Those freaking frogs. There's a lot of weird sounds also. That's why I'm actually disabled FX, because I don't like them. I can actually change them easily, but I don't want to. I'm actually really interested in not using effects in like any game. So, everything purple, mods, like it's Rika from Higurashi. I like her. Also Rika from here, and also on the global rankings and local rankings. Let's just switch to that one, and you can see this effect. It also shows the Rika and all of the gang here. So let's choose one song and just play it for like, I don't know, a minute or something. Okay, let's do this. I'm not ready. Look, 300 hertz on the bottom left, on the bottom right, I mean. 300 hertz, you must just think about it. 300 hertz is so much. Let's do this.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love.
Yep. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh, I actually this. Oh my god, you couldn't even see my combo. Oops. I'm sorry for that. But yeah. I hope you're doing great. And oh my god, my PC is lagging so much. I didn't even notice. I hope everything is fine for you guys, and I hope I actually explained a lot for you today. Let's make my cam a bit bigger. I hope everything is good for you now. If you have some suggestions, just send them in the comments. I will always read them. And yeah, thank you so much, gamers, for playing. And I hope to actually help you a bit with some settings you might enjoy. I didn't even show you the Osomania one. I can actually show you this now, what I actually use with Osomania. Like what speed. Let's change it to Osomania. I have to calculate it again. As you can see, 12 fixed. Doesn't make any sense because... Okay, I think you shouldn't deactivate that setting. This one. Don't disable it. Now we have 28 fixed. I'm using 28 fixed because it's just better for me personally. Oh yeah. I hope you have a great day today and see you. Bye.